What's going on, guys? Sham back at it with War again. We're going to go into this Pegasus team here. And we are going to use the Eternals. We're going to use Falcon, so I got to find out where he's at. I believe he's a tech character. So we're going to scroll down, find our Falcon. Alright, now we'll go to Mutants. And we've got our Cable. And now we're going to need something that just gives a little bit extra of a push. So we're going to go with, I'm thinking Doom. Doom will give this a little bit extra of oomph. And I'm hoping this works out. I'm just go here so he's in the middle. And yeah. Let's see how this works. Go ahead and get that little rewind action. And just keep rewinding them. Speed up my team.
Music licensing reimagined.
Rewind on rescue. Maybe kill rescue here? Oh yeah. Kill on rescue. Let's go. And we get to stun the Kestrel. I wonder if she'll keep the stun or if she'll cleanse it off. Well, it doesn't matter. She's dead. I'm going to basic there to get rid of those buffs. Or to just kill him. I'm going to basic there. And then we ult and it's match over. So that was pretty clean. Definitely glad I brought Doom in there. So yeah. Alrighty guys, we are back at it again for my second attack. We're going to go ahead and go against Extreme X-Men with Superior Sinister. I'm hoping this works out pretty well, but, you know, again, it's War, so I have no idea how well it's going to go. Guess we will find out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and spawn in. I want to get a slow on the Forge and offense down on the Gambit. Now I want to rewind everybody, put some trauma out there. And then I want to, is this, okay, if any target is Hero Spider-Verse or support a PI ability block. So I'm actually going to do this here, so that it does it on the, God, I forgot his name. Forge, and then I'm going to do this on Gambit so it doesn't give the team speed up. And now I just hard focus on the Forge.
Music licensing reimagined.
Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Those two dying was not great, because he got turn meter from that. I believe it's 2 full turns. Nope, so I need to kill him here, please. Yes, there we go. Easy day. Granted, I almost lost it, but hey, easy day. Yeah, I love my Superior Sinister 6. Spider-Verse characters are some of my favorites, so I'm glad that counter works, even outside of Crucible. Alrighty guys, we're going to go into our next room here. We're going to just bring War Dogs in here. I don't know how this fight works, so I guess we'll find out, but it should be okay. I think I still go faster than the Void Knight because I spawn with speed up. Oh, never mind, he's next to her. Well, I should be okay still, because I'm going to start working down that Carnage, because I still get the assists, so I'm going to take all of his buffs and distribute them out. Oh, I'm actually going to kill him, so that's awesome. He's down. Yeah, I want to put defense down on her because I'm about to Black Panther her for the turn meter. Yep. And now I want to really focus hard on Gwenum to keep them from getting offense up.
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't have really a choice who I hit here. Oh, she was so close. But she should get counterattacked to death. Yeah, saw that coming. That's annoying, especially because he targeted the Shuri that had the ability block, but it's alright. I'm going to ability block him so he doesn't steal any energy. And then I'm gonna just start focusing him down hard because I don't need him popping off. And yeah, we'll rewind Void Knight. And we'll basic here. And basic here. And the fight is over. So War Dogs do counter Hive Mind as long as they are big enough and you're not going up against a ginormous Hive Mind. So yeah, in case you were wondering what to do with your Wakandans. Alrighty guys, our next attack is going to be into this Rebirth. You know, classic counter here. Sadly, the Rebirth are not going to be a decent defense team anymore, but this guy's going to do pretty well with his Captain America and Peggy Carter on the new Out of Time team, so. I heard new Warriors are getting the buffs, and I've already got mine on defense, so I guess that's not going to change, but we'll find out how the new season goes. I'm not a big war guy, so I don't really care too much, but because it is an alliance requirement, I will have to put a little bit of effort into it, so. Let's see if he got the ability block once I spread, and hopefully he did. And boom, he did, so Peggy's not going to go insano. And we just keep on hitting into him, making them all bleed, and spread all the bleeds from him. And then ult here. This should actually kill the... Yep, he's dead. So now they're going to start focusing down the Captain America, which works out for me. Because they're about to all take their turns and such. Yep. Alright. Missed, obviously. And then I could go with the special here to get extra kills. Yeah, there we go. That was definitely the right move. Alright. Just basic there. Just basic there. Ult to rewind her a little bit. Yep, we can full kill her that way. He's gonna die here, but I mean, it's just Agent Venom. I'm really not too worried about it. So, yep, that is how this fight goes. I love this fight. It's pretty simple. I know it's expensive as far as roster's concerned, but I mean, it's war. I personally don't care. As long as it's not using, like, Skrull, Apocalypse, and all these other crazy characters all at once. So, yeah, easy day. Alrighty, guys. So, we're going to try something. I'm going to try to use Gamma with APOC here. I have no idea if this works super well or not, but there's a super easy way to find out. And that's by doing it. So, yeah. I'm going to do this, though, so that way my Brawn kind of stays away from the damage from the taunts. And we're going to go in here and hope this works. I have no idea. I've never tried it. But there is a way to find out, and that's by doing it. So, Skrull's obviously going to go. He's going to hit my Skrull, or not my Skrull, my APOC. He's going to hit the APOC, or not APOC, Red Hulk. Gosh, I just can't speak today. Already starting off with the ult, so that should take off the Black Cat death proofs, right? Oh yeah, I think so. Skrull just bled out. That's crazy. Oh my lord. I think I might have overkilled this. Good night. Yep, just bring him up to full health. That's crazy. Well, I guess we know what can counter that team, guys. Wow. Taking out a Skrull Secret Defenders with a pre-taunt by just using, like, Gamma APOC is not bad. That was a big team, too. Alrighty, guys. We're going to go ahead and punch into this. I'm trying to clear out this room. We're going to use my Nowhere. I know it's a very large punch down, but I don't really see a lot of infestations on defense anymore. I think because they have so many counters now. I mean, there's a counter that doesn't even use super crazy characters and it still defeats them, so I think that this is a decent use, you know, a 1 mil punch down. And yeah, they just get a bunch of turns, and then eventually I will go, and that's whenever the map really kind of turns on its head, so they're not going to kill my Nova, because he's just too big for them, but he's not going to get any debuffs because of the charges. Go ahead and do this, give everybody offense up.
Music
Yeah, I didn't even
licensing
land the trauma on
reimagined.
anybody except for Korg there. So, we'll go in. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have a choice, but yeah, Tiger's basically gone. So is Thing. Yeah, Tiger is gone.
Artlist
And
IO.
then we'll just go right down the middle with this. Take out a bunch of characters. There's no shield medic characters, so I'm not really too worried about them rezzing anyone. But I'll still go off to the Mockingbird first. Oh, I don't really get a choice, do I? Oh, well, I can go here.
Reimagined.
Yep, blinded the Mockingbird and killed Ronan. We'll just do a basic here so we don't like waste abilities. Because I might get around to Nova's turn if she keeps on summoning characters. Never mind, this is gonna kill her. Yeah, I saw that coming. Alrighty, well, like I said, nowhere into New Avengers I feel like is a better use than into Infestation, so I do it pretty much every war. Alrighty guys, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna go in with this. I know that this team counters it, but because it's such a big punch down, I don't think that it's going to do super badly. But I mean, hey, no risk, no reward, you know? So we're just gonna go in here, we're gonna risk it, we're gonna figure out what goes on, and we're either gonna learn from it or we're gonna laugh like we did with the Gamma APOC fight earlier. Because that was hilarious. Alright, she is ability blocked, which that's fine. Let's see. Just a whole bunch of characters. I know not to ult with Morgan, because they're going to all have counter, and so you don't want her to get countered to death. So I'm just going to basic on the Taskmaster, because I know I want to get rid of him sooner rather than later.
Artlist IO.
I did that so I didn't get countered to death. We're going to do that because it'll make her hit Taskmaster. Yeah, she's just draining them. Clear off some debuffs. This is gonna... Is this unavoidable? No. This one is not unavoidable either, but I just kind of needed to get rid of it. We'll just kill him with that. So now that he's gone, I have a lot less worry in this fight. I do need to get rid of Mr. Negative, though, before he pops off. I at least want to get the offense down off of him, or offense up, and I did not, sadly. Yeah. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Alright, now we do this and completely flip the match on its head.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, it's basically over at this point, so... Do that to him because he just has more health, and then do that because it's funny. And yeah. I don't think that that would have worked if it was closer in TCP, or not in TCP, in Team Power, but because it was such a big punch up, or punch down, I feel like that's why it worked, so... Yeah, cleared out med bay, so now the fights should get easier from here. Alrighty guys, next fight we're going to do is going to be this extreme with no gambit. I'm just going to bring in this little hodgepodge that I made. I still have plenty of teams and I only have 2 more attacks left, so I'm just going to go in here with this. I don't see any reason in the world why this wouldn't work, so yeah, let's go ahead. Because without Gambit, this fight I feel like is a lot easier. Only real problem on the field is going to be that Forge and Nightcrawler duo. But I think I've got this. Yeah, because they're just going to keep on hitting into him. Takes off the dodges. I'm actually going to basic here so I can maybe kill the Forge. Dang it, I did not kill the Forge. But he ulted. So that's good. Oh, maybe it wasn't good. Ouch. Jeez, man. Alright, Nightcrawler, we need to stun you, buddy, so. And then we need to ability block you to keep you from going nuts, because I just need my Kang to take another turn. Good lord. That was super unexpected damage coming out of those guys. Alright, can we at least, I don't think we're even going to kill anybody here. Oh, well, we killed 2. Are we going to kill Nightcrawler from percentile damage? No, because apparently the other characters get to fight back before we get to use our ISO stuff, so that's cool. But now I've completely burned the team, and Phoenix is gone, so that's fine. I'll just go in here with a cleanup team. We got to clean up, like, you know, one team of war. That's fine. It's not a super big deal. So, I'll probably go in there with... I don't really even know what I'm going to go in there with, but it's just Nightcrawler, Forge, and Cyclops, so... Without Sunspot being there to battery them or Gambit for the damage, I don't see this team being a problem. So I probably won't go in with anything too big. But I have 2 attacks left. I've still got Pegasus, and I still have Weapon X. What else have I got? I could Bionic Avengers it just for the joke, but I won't do that because then my War Captains would have a hernia rupture. So we're just going to pick out the lowest team. That's a 2 million. And actually, I really want to do it with Pegasus, so we're going to do it with Pegasus. Yep, it's a pretty big punch down, but it's alright. Pegasus is supposed to be humongous, because it's a great team. And if you haven't invested in them, you're wrong. How many charges does he have? Oh, he's got 20. But I don't think he has anywhere near his ult, so... Good lord. Yeah, Kestrel's amazing. We're just gonna basic here. I mean, there's no real need to do anything else. 2 turns, easy day.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alrighty guys, this is gonna be, oh, not this room. This is gonna be our last fight of the war. Finally, I'm doing a punch up. It's gonna be about a 400k punch up, but I'm pretty sure I've got this handled. I know that with Dorm, this team can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but there's no Dorm, so I'm not too worried about it. Only one on this team I've really got super built up, though, is Omega Red, so this very well could go south. I'm going to ability block the Vol. I'm assuming that's what I want to do. And then I want to do this to stop him from taunting. And then I want to do this to kind of bounce between those two. I want to do this to rewind the 2 of them, because they would just get annoying. And do this to stop them from getting any sort of regens or heals. And then I can do this to make sure Vol dies. And yeah, that's done. So, only one you really need to build on this team super high is Omega Red, apparently. So yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, was my war. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Alrighty guys, I've gotten my 10 attacks in. I got 6 defend victories and 62 million damage, so not bad. I don't know why it keeps doing, probably because people are actually attacking, so it refreshes. I only got 9,000 attack points because, you know, I failed that one attack, but I cleaned it up. So let's see what my defend victories were from. See what these teams are so you guys can maybe copy them and see what happens. So it looks like my Rebirth with Scroll took a couple extra hits. Yeah, so we'll start out with this room because it's the first one they attacked. He went in with Secret Defenders APOC against my Secret Defenders with Emma. I mean, you're going to beat that because now Emma's useless, with APOC being on the offensive side. Went in with Underworld into my new warriors. I mean, I'll take a war team into a not war team any day. My Heroes for Hire actually won against a amalgamation of Dark Hunters and Silver Surfer, so I guess. And then they cleaned it up with War Dogs, so, you know. I mean, to have an 800k team take on, that would be 1.9 million worth of power from a roster, not bad. This was the first attack they put in on my Secret Defender's scroll. I wish that replays were still a thing, but hopefully whenever they re-implement them, we can make that part of the video. He went in with Tangled Undying, which, I mean, I showed you how it works, but I didn't have to face a scroll. I would not recommend going with that into a scroll because they get so many buffs, and a lot of scroll stuff is unavoidable except for his special. So be careful with that. Here they went against my Hero as Guardian Dorm team, and they used full Gamma and lost, so I will definitely take that victory. Then they cleaned it up with Eternals Tangled Noir, so, I mean, hey, a 2.15 million team taking almost 3.2 million worth of power, I will take. Let's see, my Death Seed, it lost to a APOC hold. I feel like that was a little bit unnecessary, but whatever that person wants to do with their roster, I guess.
Music licensing.
This room can definitely be tricky. It beat Pegasus, so he must not be watching the channel to see how I use Pegasus properly. But yeah, so I have my Hive Mind in here with Thanos, and I've got my Thanos next to my Void Knight, so he's going to be giving them all that or he's going to be giving Void Knight any energy whenever he gets a kill, and so, you know, don't go up against him with any sort of summons or anything like that. My new Avengers got beat by a Extreme Rogue. That's interesting. I definitely wish that I could see how that fight played out, because I would definitely use that as a counter if I could. What else we got here? We have Infinity Watch. He used Superior 6.
Music licensing.
Lost his Lizard, but, I mean, that's Lizard's job, is to be the loss on the team. Let's see. Combat canceled my Extreme Rogue when using Tangled Eternals Kang, and then instead cleaned up my Hive Mind with Tangled Eternals Kang, so... Then he used New Avengers, and they lost, which is definitely interesting. Then they cleaned up my
Artlist eye.
Rebirth Scroll with an Apocalypse Gamma. And then, let's see, what else happened? Anything else happened with my defenses? Yep. They cleared up my Extreme Rogue with another Gamma, so I took on a lot of Gammas this war. That's not bad.
Music licensing.
I believe that was the end of my defenses. Yep. So overall, I would say a pretty successful war. I got my fair share of victories as far as teams that I took, damage that I did, all that different kind of stuff. As far as what I have left over, I mean, no real full teams except for, you know, Bionic Avengers and yeah, that's pretty much it. Invaders, you know, but you're not going to use them in war offense, so...
Artlist eye.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like.